If you can get outside, y'all, I encourage you to do it. I encourage you to do it. If you can get outside, get you some fresh air, I encourage you to do it. Because look at the greenery. You can look at the sky. It'll change your mood, guys, especially if you are depressed. Being outside is the blueprint. Good morning. I hope y'all can hear me. We are obviously at the park, and I don't have my headphones, y'all. I went to Raleigh this weekend with my son, and I left my darn headphones in the hotel. And of course, when you call and ask them, do they have them people gonna say no. So my headphones are gone. My JBLs, and I just bought them. I probably only wore them 3 times, but that's neither here nor there. It's just a waste of money. But I have to get another pair because I can't. I hate being outside in Nance. I can't stand Nance. But anyway, I wanted to make this video because I just I want us to have a conversation. I want us to have a conversation. So let's get into it. Yesterday, I did a 12-hour fast, a spiritual fast, not just a wellness fast or whatever. I did like a spiritual fast, 12 hours, where I actively chose not to eat. I did have water, I did have liquids or whatever. And I was praying and worshiping, talking to God, and just doing everything to seek God in the 12 hours. And at the end of that fast, this is what I felt like God has shown me and was talking to me about. Okay, so I've said in previous videos, yeah, if it's shaking, it's literally just my hand. I don't have my tripod. But anyway, I said in previous videos, your girl can be dramatic. Woe is me, type vibes like, Lord, why it's happening to me? Why you got to do this to me? Why you can't just do this for me? And just complaining, honestly, just a bunch of complaining. And most of the time, I feel like that's what we do. We complain a lot. Yeah, complain a lot versus taking the time to kind of like look around and, just be grateful, whatever. So in my 12-hour fast, in the midst of that fast, I felt like he was saying just that to me. Trust me for the provision, for the desires of your heart. Whatever you ask for in my son's name, in Jesus' name, I will grant unto you, but you have to trust me and have faith that I will do it for you. So I feel like he was reminding me, girl, trust me for your provision, but also not only trusting me for your provision, but have gratitude for the manna from heaven that I already provided for you. Your job, your food, your clothes, your children's health, things like that. Like, don't forget what I've already granted you with. I'm out of breath. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Oh, I only did one lap and I can't breathe. Hold on, y'all. Let me switch. Let me switch hands. I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay. Okay, let's try that. So yeah, so I feel like he was showing me oh, I feel like he was showing me like, trust me and be grateful for what I've already provided for you. And I do feel like at times because we're being so caught up in our own desires, our own wants, our own woe is me mentality, we forget to be grateful for the things that we already have in front of us. And I know for me, that was something that he had to be like, girl, pipe down. You need to calm down. You need to calm down and you need to reflect on what we already done been through. Did you forget? Did you forget? That's basically how he was like coming for me, y'all. Did you forget? So not only did I do my 12-hour fast, I've also been off of social media for probably going on 4 weeks now. And when I say off of social media, I'm meaning actually posting on social media. So I haven't actively posted in about 4 weeks. And I made the decision. Well, first of all, Facebook, baby, Facebook is drama. Yeah, it's just drama. But I made the decision. I was dating a guy not too long ago. And every time we would get on the phone and I would try to have a conversation with him, well, I'm a busy person and he was a busy person. But when I would get on the phone and try to have a conversation with him, yeah, it really never really went anywhere. And I started to notice because he was constantly scrolling while being on the phone. And I mentioned something to him. I was like, well, I can't really have a conversation with you because you're on the phone with me, but you're also on Facebook scrolling. And his response to me was, "Whew, y'all, excuse me, I don't like bugs." But his response to me was, "Well, at least I'm on the phone." He was like, "I feel like you can do both." No, like, what has society come to? Like, people can't actively communicate with each other without being on the phone, like scrolling. Oh, y'all, these books are taking me. Hold on. But you guys, I put shea butter, and mango butter on this morning. I don't know why I did that and came to the part now. These gnats and stuff just bothering me because they like the smell. I can't do it. I can't do it. They're aggravating me. Anyway, yes, I was like, what is society coming to where I can't even have a conversation with another human being on the telephone where I want to have dialogue and talk to you? I like intellectual conversation. You can't like scroll when you get off the phone or call me back when you finish scrolling. But yeah, so I was just like, no, that's a bit too much. Hello, good morning. I was like, that was a bit too much for me. So needless to say that situation didn't last long, but that's just an example. But in doing that, it made me want to take some time off of social media for myself to kind of ground myself and focus on where I am, like being more present because social media can take over and ruin a lot of things. And then, like I said, Facebook is full of drama and people are just so mean. People are just so mean. And I don't know if I want to return. I know that a lot of people do follow my social media, and I like to look at other people's social media for motivation and stuff like that too. But it is draining, very, very draining. I don't know if I'm gonna go back. Yeah, that's just my my take on it. Good morning. How are you? That's just my take on it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, I was going. Obviously, everybody going this way. I was supposed to go this way, but this man was walking behind me, and I thought he was going to kidnap me when I walked around the trees. So I turned around and came the opposite way. You got to be quicker than that. Hi, girl. Good girl. I came the opposite way. I thought somebody was going to kidnap me. Bye. That was my take on it. So anyway, so that's why I got off of social media. I don't know if I wanna go back, y'all. I don't know if I wanna go back right now. And I use social media for my business. And I also haven't posted on my you can go on my business page. I probably haven't posted in probably 2 months. And part of me thinks about it like that is how your customers find you. But I just the hustle and bustle and the strive mentality, I just don't have the capacity for it in this season. And I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I don't want to have the hustle and bustle mentality. I want to focus on health and wellness, like my health and wellness in this season, because I can come out so much better. And I know that I can help motivate more people once I fix my own foundation, you know? That brings me to the next point of this video, y'all, and that is focusing on your growth in this season. Like, focus on your growth. For me, I gave myself 3 areas that I wanted to grow in this season, and that is my physical health, my mental health, and my spiritual health. And I want to see growth in those 3 areas while I'm on this journey. And I encourage you to do the same thing, especially my entrepreneurs, especially my single moms. I encourage you to do the same thing because it's important that you take care of those 3 areas of your life. Good morning. How are you? Good. Y'all, everybody's so nice this morning, except for the man that I thought was going to kidnap me, baby. Uh-uh. No. I'm going to encourage you to take care of yourself in this season. I know you got the kids. I know you mama. I know you big mama. I know you probably have your spouse or you probably have your husband. See me, I'm single. I'm single and I'm a single mom. You have 2 kids. But what I'm trying to say is I know that there are people that depend on you. or guys that are watching this. I know there are people that are depending on you. There are a lot of single dads out there. There are a lot of people that depend on you to be you so they can be them. But it's not selfish to take care of yourself. Self care is not selfish. It is. Let's zone in on that because my cousin said this at the event that I went to this weekend. Self care is actually very selfish because you are putting yourself above other people, but it's not selfish because it's necessary. And since it's necessary, that means you need to do it more often. Y'all, it's a waltz, and I will run and leave the camera back down. But that means you need to do it more often. So that means sitting outside in the car before you go inside and get those kids, do it. If it means, no, I can't take you here this weekend because I need to go to sleep, go to sleep. Because you are good to no one if you are not good to yourself. Before I end this video, I'm just going to say this. I encourage you, if you are watching, what the world? Okay. That's a bunch of bread down there. I, I don't know. But if you are watching this, I just encourage you to do a social media break. I haven't been on social media, like I said, in almost 4 weeks. And this is the clearest I've felt in a long time. Like my mind is clear because I don't feel the need to perform for anybody on social media or watch other people performing for me, for my attention and all this other stuff. Like it doesn't matter. Yes, YouTube is a form of social media, but I feel like YouTube is a little different. YouTube is a search engine, kind of like Google. And I believe TikTok operates like that as well. But yeah, I don't know. Facebook and Instagram it's just something about those platforms that just can cause people to, I don't know, y'all know what I'm trying to say, but I just encourage you, take a little social media break. Take a little social media break and just journal, get outside, go to the gym, find you a good grocery store like Whole Foods or Publix or something like that. Get you some juices, get you some real good stuff, and just focus on 3 areas in your life that you want to improve and give yourself the time to do it. I promise you it'll change your life. Because it's changing mine. And it's calming my nervous system. And that's the thing. You want to calm your nervous system. That's important. So I will talk to y'all in the next video. We do a dragonfly. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, bye.